with their front four. So that means they're dropping 7 into coverage, which makes it more difficult upfield. I'm excited about Jaxson Dart getting this opportunity.
Here we are underway. They're going to leave it in the end zone with the catch by Keandre Lambert-Smith. Jude Mikatomne is the one to kick it off for the Giants.
They left early that time.
It's a 1st and 10 with the flag as you see.
Offense number 79. 5-yard penalty. First down.
There is a new right guard for Gadsden in motion. Herbert to the air with a 1st down and 10. And up the middle he goes. Caught by Allen near the 40 and grabbed on the play by Muasau.
If you're working your way back to the ball.
On to the secondary. 2nd and 6. Hampton the rookie. Stoned right there. Hit by a host of defenders coming through to make the stop. Herbert to the air. Bobbled by McConkey. It is incomplete with coverage all around him, including Phillips. And will not be looking into the sun, which is as bright as you can imagine here. And here's the kick by Scott. Former Packer, former Alabama Crimson Tide player, fair caught at the 10. Great hang of 5.38 on a 52-yarder. He's coming off a nice game last week against Kansas City. 1st and 10. Scatterboo, a rookie. Look at him. Careen off bodies, then brought down to the play by Bud Dupree.
But you got to get Malik Nabers involved. He's your big play guy on offense.
To the air. First pass in the NFL. Broken up on the play. There's a flag. They were going for Nabers. And the coverage on the play by Still.
Pass interference. Defense number 29. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. 1st down.
His hands on the ball, it could take it the distance.
Scatterboo on 1st and 10. Burrows his way inside out to the 32. Hit by a couple. Gain of 2 on the play. Are they changing the playbook, do you think, for this rookie quarterback?
I think they are. I think that, number one, you have to simplify it. I think you don't want to overwhelm him with the entire package. Do the things that he does well. Do the things that he did well in the offseason and throughout training camp, and make that condensed in terms of the number of plays.
Looking for his first completion, and there it is to Nabers with the tackle made by Hart.
Pro-style offense that he ran at Ole Miss, and he felt that really got him prepared.
Scatterboo plowing his way for the 1st down up to the 44. Brought down by Jamari Caldwell. Picks up 4 on 3rd and 1. And the Giants will assemble quickly.
You look at the numbers that Dart put up at Ole Miss, and the numbers speak for themselves. Obviously, records all over the place, and that's why the Giants wanted to move up and get him when he was still available late in the 1st round.
Taking number 25, Scatterboo will take it up the middle by midfield and down to the 40-yard line.
This offensive line, watch, they're able to make a hole there, but I love the patience. A lot of times rookie running backs don't have that type of patience. You see how he was trying to take it off to the right. It wasn't there.
Good-looking drive started at the 11. On the fly, Robinson. Dart will take it himself, and this is one component they love about his game. And he's down to the 32. 2nd down and 1. Boy, you get all those yards on 1st down. Helps the 2nd and 3rd. He'll take it again. Calling his number. Has the 1st down to the 28. Eagles finding a lot of ways to get on the board.
And that's what you have to do. You just find different ways. Offense, defense, special teams. The Eagles have found that all season long.
Dart 1st and 10. Down the middle. And Nabers at the 15. Right in front of Henley. It's a completion. It's a 1st down. 13 to Nabers. 7 before that. Here's a run again by Dart. 1st and 10. He'll take it in. His first career touchdown. And the Giants on top.
Watch, they're going to block out this way, and then he's going to have a lead runner with Scatterboo going 1st. So he's got that block on Henley right in the middle. Great play design and execution.
Scatterboo had a run of 16 on that drive. Nabers had a catch of 13. Mikatomne will try the extra point. 7-0 Giants. That's a heck of a way to start your NFL career. This will be taken on the kickoff by Vidal, and he spins out past the 25 and brought down by Swayze Bozeman on the special teams for the New York Giants. Let's see how Herbert responds. 1st and 10. Fake to Hampton, chased by Burns, dropped by Gadsden. 2nd down and 10. Herbert At the delivery, and it's caught by Johnston. He's grabbed by Adebo, and down he goes. 6 in the secondary. 3rd and 6. Blocked by Alt. Herbert deflected. Incomplete. They got a flag late thrown 37-yard line.
Before the pass was thrown, illegal contact by the defensive back covering number 15. It does not matter that the ball was tipped, as this foul occurs before the pass is thrown. It's a 5-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
Javon Holland grabbing the waist of McConkey as he came out of his cut.
Back to 5 defensive backs. Hampton, rookie out of North Carolina, plows his way up to the 41. Flag thrown on the play as he picks up 6 on that first down handoff.
I think they're going to get Johnson, the left guard, with holding.
Holding. Offense number 77. It's a 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
Now with the penalty, first down and 20. Giants lead. First time they had the ball, and a 15-yard touchdown run by their rookie quarterback. Second possession for the Chargers. 1st and 20. Off the block, off to Hampton with a good beat on him right there. Nice tackle, Nubin. 2nd down, 18. And grabbed and plucked down. Thibodeau got him.
Like I said, the Giants like to play a lot of man-to-man coverage. But when talking to defensive coordinator Shane Bowen, he said, we have to mix it up against Justin Herbert. He's too good. So right here, the coverage up the field is what made him hang on to the ball. Make him hang on to the ball so they can collapse that pocket.
3rd down, 18. They give Thibodeau a sack. Here goes Herbert. And he can run well. And he's got to get to the 45, and he's got the first down.
Can't lose outside contain. Watch right here. He's working his way to the outside, but then as the run starts coming out, watch how he jumps to the inside. He's got other defenders to the inside. You don't have to jump inside. Maintain outside leverage so that the inside guys make the tackle. That happens so many times to offensive linemen.
And here goes Herbert throwing it on 1st and 10 and incomplete. With the coverage on the play by Adebo. 2nd down and 10. People moving. And Herbert to the air. Flag thrown. And grabbed right there.
Offside. Defense number 58. 5-yard penalty. Replay 2nd down.
He was the heart and soul of their defense. And Denzel Perriman. Here's a 2nd down and 5. And incomplete. Looking for Johnston. And over in the vicinity, they had Adebo again. 2 starters out of that lineup on that line. 3rd and 5, and downfield, McConkey can't wrestle it in. Coverage on the play by Andrew Phillips. It's incomplete. It's 4th and 5. Minimal wind here in the Meadowlands here this afternoon. He'll let it bounce. Well placed inside the 10. And look at that bounce. Favoring the Chargers. Inside the 1 for Dart. He'll be marooned right there in his 2nd NFL possession as a starter. Singletary is the back. With the injury to Tyrone Tracy, who is out. Here's a handoff to Singletary. Drilled right there by linebacker Troy Dye. Short 8. Called officially 2nd down and 9. And Singletary again, the former Bill. He got by Dye. And that was brought down by Derwin James out by the 5 on a gain of 3, setting up 3rd down. 6 in the secondary. 3rd down and 6 for Jaxson Dart. And they bring 5, and Dart is there. And he'll go out on the fly, and the throw caught. That's a first down, 22-yard line. Grabbed over there by Darius Slayton.
What was going on upfield and getting the completion.
Dart has gone 3 of 3 in his NFL starting debut, and this time they go to Robinson. Torn down by Gilman. And a gain on the play of about a half-yard, Mel. Are bringing a lot of juice. They both put their fingerprints on this one already, Mel. 2nd down and 10. Singletary at the back. And Van Roten with a block, and downfield he goes, and incomplete. With the coverage on the play by Benjamin St. Juste. And 3rd down conversions. 1 of 10 against the Chiefs. 3rd and 10 for Dart. Illuminor the block. Dart running and plucked down. Hit on the play. Tui Pelotu makes the grab, losing 3, picks up the sack right.
That's what allowed Tui Pelotu to get that sack.
Jamie Gillen will punt for the first time for the Giants. Deep back, they've got Tareeb Still. Darius Davis is out with an injury. Into the sun, the catch at the 22, and on the fly. and then drilled by Bellinger, one of their tight ends. First possession for the Giants. The rookie quarterback on a 15-yard touchdown run. Here we are late in the first. Johnston outside, ushered out there by Debo. Got it from Herbert.
Quickly, because the Giants have been putting a lot of pressure.
Second down and 2. Hampton the call, knifing by the 45. Herbert 4 of 9 through the air. Deculus the block. Here comes Dexter. There goes Herbert. And it's incomplete. Lawrence. Second down and 10. They enter the backfield with a 4-man rush into Herbert. Batted down, picked off. Look who's got it. The big man, Lawrence. The quarterback can't get him. Inside the 5. Interception. Giants goal to go.
He's right here. He's going to get double teamed. Watch as he starts to work upfield. He knows he's getting double teamed. So what do? You look at the quarterback and try and time your hands. And then the ball comes right back to him. Herbert's the only one capable. Unbelievable play by Lawrence. If you're a defensive lineman, you hear all the time, if you're not going to make the sack, then try and find a way to tip the pass.
First and goal. Dart himself will take it. And they get drilled on the play and brought down by Deion Henley. Interception by Lawrence sets up this deep penetration. Second down goal at the 7, starting the second quarter. Scatterboo from Dart. Oh, there was a great block inside. Scatterboo upended at the 3. The block came from Johnson. Dupree gets the rookie running back at the 3. Gain of 4. Third down and goal. Scatterboo here. Tries to go in. Grabbed on the play by Deshaun Hand. And driven back. Jude Mikatomne, who played 2 years at Rutgers. Born in Iowa, trying a field goal here for 22 yards to extend the Giant lead. And that's his second career field goal. And he puts it through from 22.
You got starting a rookie quarterback. You have one of the most productive and best quarterbacks coming into this game in Justin Herbert. But the Giants have been able to get after him from a pressure standpoint.
They're going to leave it in the end zone right there. Going back to Herbert, his third kick. So Deculus is the new left tackle. They got him in a trade with the Texans this year. Hampton on 1st and 10. And he slithers his way by the 40. And at the bottom of the pile, Mel, Roy, Robertson, Harris. And they go outside here. Hampton with the stiff arm once, twice into Banks, out of bounds, gets the first down, wheels up to the.
They'd have been able to get it ball near midfield.
Hampton the back, Herbert to the air, Hampton the call. Blocked out front by Johnson. Another first down, catch and run. Brought down on the play by Okereke. A catch and run at 12 by the rookie Hampton out of North Carolina.
Well, and the job that Hampton did when he went in, he had 70 yards rushing a week ago.
1st and 10. They got McConkey. And looking for a block, and he got it from Allen. Then the entourage comes in there for the Giants, led by a Debo, gain of 11. Another first down, catch, and movement of the chains to the 31. It's 1st and 10. Good-looking drive here, engineered by Herbert. The pressure is there. The throw is 2. Was pressuring the quarterback. 2nd down and 5. Trey Harris, a rookie out of Mississippi, in motion. And they go to the near side for the first down catch. Keenan Allen, who had the game-winning reception or tying reception in the end zone last week against the Broncos. Catched in a catch of 5. McConkey caught one for 11. Allen right there for 6. It's Hampton here on the pitch on 1st and 10. It's by a couple of tacklers. Then Newman tried to get him, and then he's finally finished off by Javon Holland.
Illegal block in the back. Offense number 15. It's a 10-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
2 picks. Phillips had the other one. Here's a 1st and 20. Dexter Lawrence got one earlier in this one. And Herbert to the air. Pipkins with the block. Hampton trying to get away and cannot. Holding on for dear life with the tackle. Back to the 34.
Well, watch Zion Johnson. He's going to come out here in space, and Muasau gets underneath it. Johnson doesn't get him. If he's able to make that block, Hampton cuts inside. He's got a first down, maybe even a touchdown. Muasau with an incredible play.
6 defensive backs for the Giants. 2nd down and a long way to go. Caught by Hampton. And he works on the sideline on Belton. And then out of bounds he goes inside the 15 of the Giants.
You know that's what they're playing.
Haskins the back, 3rd down and 5, looking into 6 defensive backs. Herbert, up the middle they come. They got him. Throwing it away. with heavy pressure on the play by Abdul Carter. He has been on that all, and here's a flag thrown. He's generated the most quarterback pressures of any rookie so far.
Intentional grounding by the offense, number 10. In pocket, there was no receiver in the area. This is a loss of down. It's 4th down after a 10-yard penalty.
Here's a 43-yard field goal try by Cameron Dicker, the game-winning kick last week from 43 in L.A. against the Broncos, to get on the board for the first time. And he is perfect. 43-yard Dicker field goal. We mentioned this earlier, wind at about 5 to 6 miles an hour. And this will be Banks at about the 7 for the G-men. Finds a seam and swirls his way upfield and brought down by Marlowe Wax. 38 yards, rushing touchdown at 15. And Scattaboo at his side. A couple rookies in that backfield, and it is Scattaboo. Draws a lot of attention up to the 45 and picks up 5 on the play. Falcons had the big win in Minnesota on Sunday night. Robbins, one of the top 8 running backs in the league. Second 5. Dart goes down. Hit on the play. Tui Pelotu comes through with his second stop behind the line today. They lose 8. Second sack for him.
Watch the block to the inside. And Tui Pelotu coming off the edge. You have to protect the inside gap. Jaxson Dart has to be aware of that. If the slide protection was going that way, you know it's going to be picked up. But they're sliding back to the left. The tackle has to take the inside.
3rd and 13. They need midfield. Dart, Thomas, the block at the left tackle. He's got him. Very close to the first down. Grab right there. Bellinger comes up with his 3rd catch of the season. They do indeed. And 3 timeouts. Gene, we thank you. Scattaboo, the back. Dart on 1st and 10. Oh, he's over the head on the pass to Theo Johnson.
Really, you look at the numbers that he put up in week 2 against Dallas, 450 yards passing, but it's the lack of production in week 1 and 3 that really caused this as a nice catch.
And looking into the nickel. There's a flag. Here goes Dart going deep for Nabers, and incomplete with hand-to-hand combat with Cam Hart. Looking for Nabers. Well, flag is down, and Nabers is down.
Offside. Defense number 43. 5-yard penalty. Let's replay 3rd down.
We'll see what that injury is all about. 3rd and 10. They're back to midfield. Scattaboo is the back. Hyatt is one of the receivers. They've also got Bo Collins in there. And moving up, here comes Dart. He needs the 40, and he's got the first down.
Run for a big first down up the middle.
Dart has 40 yards rushing on the ground. Scattaboo on 1st and 10. Hit hard there. Troy Dye replacing the injured Denzel Perryman. Knocks him down for the Chargers near the 35. 2nd down and 7. Outside they go. Theo Johnson upended on the play by Derwin James. Shy of the 1st. Gets to the 31 of the Chargers and picks up 4. All 3 timeouts. 3rd down. They've been 4-6. Now 5 of 7. 1st and 10. Scattaboo. He'll take it into a thicket of defenders. He's out of Arizona State. Started the first 3 games, didn't go as planned. 2nd down and 8. They go with Singletary, who's grabbed by Molden and dragged down at about the 24-yard line.
Russell was one of the first guys that called him.
Play clock at 5, 3rd and 7. And he'll go long, end zone. Just overshoots the intended receiver in the back, Slayton.
Pass interference. Defense number 26. Automatic. First down.
With Dart and a 1st and 10. Scattaboo. They're zeroing in right there. Deshaun Hand and others had a hand on that tackle just outside the 10. 2nd down and 8 on a drive that began back at the 40 for the Giants. Fake to Scattaboo. Dart. Tui Pelotu gets him. Brings him down again. Another hit. And on the play, they lose 2. Another sack. He's got 3. He's off 3 timeouts. 14th play of the drive. 3rd and 11. Charger 13. Thomas the block. He'll throw it away. Pressure is coming up the middle. He's not missed in his very short career, and just a couple of kicks, and he puts this one through. They brought in Younghoe Koo as the 2 were kicking.
His mobility has been a big part of the success for this Giants offense.
Vidal and Lambert Smith are deep back. No wind in the stadium. Lambert Smith from the 1. He is a rookie from Auburn, a 5th-round pick, and submarines his way near the 25. Hampton is the back. 1st and 10 for Herbert. And up the middle he goes. Johnston dives for the first down and brought down on the play.
First down.
Fought, got him, and a gain of 10.
And you know in the 2-minute offense you're going to be throwing the ball just because you have to get downfield trying to get in a scoring range. That time good setup with the outside release and then getting underneath and picking up a first down on the slant.
It's another 1st and 10, and it goes underneath, and it's caught by Johnston again. Fought is there. Down he goes. Put him at the 42. Herbert. And bobbled by McConkey and incomplete. And Phillips was over there. McConkey, flag is thrown on the play.
It's one thing to be blocked into him, but he wrapped his arms around his legs. That's what Coach Harbaugh was mad about.
3rd down and 5. Herbert, they hit him as he throws, and it's caught by Keenan Allen, knocked out of bounds by Cordell Flott. 3 timeouts and 53 seconds to go before the half from the 49 of the Giants. Chargers 1st and 10. They bring 5. Though caught by Allen to the 45 and a gain of about 4. Last week against the Broncos, sacked 5 times, yet they pull out the win. Here's a 2nd and 6. 2 timeouts remaining. Up the middle he goes. Incomplete. Looking for McConkey. The coverage by Phillips. 3rd down and 6. With 2 timeouts and down by 10. Herbert crossing pattern. It's caught. Johnston shy of the 1st. Again, Phillips is there. Wipes him out of bounds. Down to about the 41-yard line. 4th and 2. You can see what they've done down the stretch of the early part of the season. 2 of 3, and that's Abdul Carter. And this play is still going with Herbert. And picked off on the play by Banks. But the flag you saw, it's on the Giants.
Defense number 51. It's a 5-yard penalty. First down.
Now it's sustaining it for the whole season.
Herbert on 1st and 10. He gets a block from Deculus. Downfield, caught. 5, touchdown. Johnston works on Belton. And Banks. 36-yard touchdown pass.
Well, this looks like a quarter coverage. So you got the corner who bites on see the little stutter and go, but he has safety help over the top, but it's thrown in that part of the field where the safety can't get over. He doesn't expand far enough. Excellent route by Johnston with the stutter to get off the line of scrimmage. Herbert with the good pass protection able to make an accurate throw.
Dicker the extra point. 3-point game. Half minute to go in the first half. Herbert.
Well, and you got to remember, Keenan Allen was gone a year ago in Chicago, but he was here the rookie year for Quentin Johnston. And I asked him, as we see the return.
Dye will get a hold of the return man. 20 seconds to go at their own 29. And Scattaboo is back there and gets the call and takes it up the middle and plunges ahead. Olszewski is back. And this is picked up by Deonte Banks. They'll bring it out for the Giants. Waylaid at the 25-yard line. Dart in the offense back out there. Here's a 1st and 10. First play, second half, Scattaboo. Some room. Driving to the 29, and you see the entourage, Dye and others to make the stop. Dart has only been under center twice in 34, now 35 snaps. Scattaboo climbs his way for the first down.
And picked up another first down.
That's the call again. 1st and 10. Here he is as he plummets his way to the 42 and picks up 6 worth of passes. And the last running back to do that in college football was Christian McCaffrey at Stanford. Here he gets the call, and he's 3rd down 4. And of course he's starting because Tyrone Tracy is out with the separated shoulder. Here comes Dart. He's got the first down and more. Chased down by Alohi Gilman. When Lincoln Riley left Oklahoma to go to SC and brought Caleb Williams with him. Here's a 1st and 10, incomplete for Theo Johnson. Ole Miss and plays for Lane Kiffin, who has a pro history in his background, and that's helped him for this 2nd and 10. As he gets the block over there from Illuminor. Now he's on the run himself. Another first down, a flag, a broken tackle, and he's on the move. Dart inside the 15. Blocked down on the play by Hart.
Offense number 61. It's a 10-yard penalty. Replay second down.
Started the first 3 games this season, and then they made the change. He was a pro when they told him of it Tuesday. 2nd down and 20, flag, and down he goes. on the play. So just like that, he quickly has to cave at the 36 with the heavy pressure up the middle.
Illegal formation by the offense. The tight end was covered up. This penalty's declined. Result of the play brings up third down.
So you immediately have to go get checked out.
3rd and 26. They go quickly outside. This is caught by Robinson and was brought down on the play by the veteran 33-year-old Tony Jefferson in the secondary. 4th down, punting unit will go out there for the Giants. Gain of 8 on the play.
Reevaluating the play and then seeing the way that he was leaning over is why they pulled him from the game.
Jamie Gillen will punt. Number 2 in gross in Giant football history. Back to the 9. It's taken here by Still. Flag thrown. Hang of 4-6 and a return of 5 on a 46-yard Gillen punt.
During the kick, holding by the receiving team, number 20. The penalties half the distance to goal from the end of the kick. First down, timeout.
Here we go after the punt, 4-yard line, 1st and 10. Herbert down now by 3, quickly to the air and caught by Johnston. The stiff arm right there into a Debo. They're without now their 3 top offensive linemen, losing all today. Here is a 2nd down and 2. Hampton dancing and brought down with a nice tackle made by Muasau. And they also lost Becton, who is a starting guard. Here is a 3rd and 1. Digging, turning, Hampton driving, backpedaling. They cannot bring him down. Look at this one. Wow. First down run. Sheer effort by the rookie out of North Carolina. What a run.
What an incredible effort by Hampton. But how about the fact it's his 35th play, 35th offensive play for the Chargers, and that is just the 6th called run. And based on the way that Hampton's running there, you better give him the ball some more because he's going to carry some guys. It's what an effort.
70 yards on the ground last week against that good Bronco defense in LA. 1st and 10 and some breathing space. Deculus the block at the left tackle. Low, incomplete, and with his hands on it, Adebo. Mel, incomplete pass. Giants side, there's a look at Alt. His dad played in the NFL, a 2-time Pro Bowler with the Chiefs. Here's a 2nd down and 10. Up the middle they come with Carter, and they throw outside for Conklin, who dances and drives and is out past the 35. 6 defensive backs. 3rd down 7. Flag as you see. It's against LA.
Before the snap, ball start. Offense, number 76. 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
That's their starting left guard, Zion Johnson. Hampton the back. Now 3rd and 12, and they need the 42. And again, the 6 in the secondary for the Giants.
Ball start by the offense, number 86. 5-yard penalty. It's 3rd down.
Rookie Oronde Gadsden.
You know everything's going to be kind of kept in front from a defensive standpoint.
Herbert to the air. Underneath he goes. This is Hampton. Grabbed by Banks. Shy of the 1st. They are 9 yards short. They pick up 8 on 3rd and 17. Field goal of 22 by New York. J.K. Scott. Olszewski, the former Patriot, is back. Flag drifting to the 7.
There were 2 fouls by the receiving team on the play. During the return, holding number 54. This penalty's declined. During the kick, holding number 31. It'll be half the distance to the goal from the 7-yard line. First down, timeout.
After some foot surgery, they lost him last October. 1st and 10 here. Scadaboo, one of the few times that Dart has been under center, and Scadaboo just nudging his way by the 5, gain of 1 as we go to Adam Shine in our CBS studio. 2nd down 9. Oh, they bobble it. It's loose. It's loose. It looks like the Giants have recovered. Maybe jumping out of John Runyon.
3rd down.
Or was it Thomas? But recovered by New York.
I don't want to put that type of label or that type of pressure on Jackson when you're talking about the MVP of the league.
It's 3rd and 13 for Darts. And I don't know if that was deflected. It's incomplete, looking for Robinson. So Gillen is going to punt. Windless day in the Meadowlands, and here it goes. Tarheeb Still is back for the injured Darius Davis. Back to the 31-yard line. Hang of 4-6, so it was short. Here's this sets up the return. But read well, hit first, and significantly by Dane Belton and others. And then the entourage comes in. Austin Blue, series premiere tonight, October 17th, part of CBS Premiere Week. And a run, Hampton 1st and 10. And the Avalanche right there, hit from all sides. And
a couple opportunities, but he hasn't been a factor at all.
Nickel secondary and 2nd and 7 with Hampton looking for an opening, and from behind devoured by Brian Burns. 3rd and 6. Herbert to the air. Deculus at the left tackle. A block. They come up the middle to throw. It's picked off. Intercepted by Phillips. Getting a block. A flag has been thrown. Belton with the block. They're looking the other way. Carter with an entourage. Keenan Allen will trip him up. But the flag is back at the 48.
Pass interference. Offense number 83. As Clarence declined. The result of the play is an interception. First down, New York.
It's the 2nd interception this season for Andrew Phillips. Deep in Charger territory.
Watch the pick that happens right here. It's McConkey. Phillips is covering McConkey, but on the trail route, they stop to try and rub it. Conklin does, and that's what's called on the pick. But Phillips able to get his hands underneath it. The ball doesn't touch the ground. Of course, that's going to be reviewed because it's a turnover. But the hustle by Keenan Allen.
It's Scattaboo. Not much there. Dug for another yard. Probably got to the 2. They pile on him. 2 tight ends. 2nd down goal. Dart. Shovel pass. Caught. That's touchdown. Theo Johnson. And Dart with his first touchdown pass in his...
The ruling on the field is a touchdown. After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 96.
Wow.
New York has chosen to enforce that penalty from the 2 to the 1 yard line.
Try for 2.
And go for 2 points.
Yep. With his first touchdown reception this season.
So they pull the guard, that kicks it out, and then you flip it inside to Johnson on the shuffle pass, and he's able to spin his way into the end zone.
John Runyon with a nice block on that line, too.
There's the penalty at the end, right in the middle of your screen.
And now they're going for 2. So Dart with a touchdown pass and a touchdown run and trying for 2 right here. Slayton is trying to block. Here's a run. Scattaboo takes it in for 2 points. 21-10. 2 interceptions thrown by Herbert. This is the undefeated Chargers, one of 6 unbeaten teams in the NFL, against the winless Giants, starting a rookie quarterback. And on the kickoff, returned out to Mel, the 35. Out to the 34-yard line. Let's see how Herbert responds for this first-place team to the air. Deculus a block. Underneath they go, and it's caught here by Matlock, the fullback.
And being able to handle one of the best defenses in the NFL and not be bothered by that pressure.
2nd and 9. And they go outside and lassoed here by Gadsden for the first down. He's out to the 46.
It doesn't matter how good you are. Turnovers will come back to haunt you.
1st and 10. And the run here and the galloping move. And look at the run by the rookie Hampton. He'll take it in for the touchdown. What a sprint. 54 yards. Newman couldn't get him and others. And that's how the Chargers answer that touchdown moments ago by New York. Touchdown run by Hampton. His 2nd rushing touchdown in his career. Blocked by Harris. And off to the races, and Newman couldn't get him.
Well, that's why they're so high on this kid. And that's why when Harris went down, they gave him more of the load. A week ago, had 70 yards rushing against the Broncos. And today, when given more opportunity now, only 9 carries in this game. So they're not overlooking, or they weren't overlooking the Giants all week long.
2-point try. Herbert will take it himself. Digging. Penetrates. Got it. 2-point attempt up and in. And it's a 3-point game. And, of course, they look at every scoring play again. Knee down at just where that ball crossed, but it looks like he was over.
Yeah, from that
on the
angle,
2-point try. Now the Chargers, he's 7-1 in these games in the East Coast. And taken here by Singletary. Works up that sideline, gives him some nice position. Numbers on Dart. They've led the entire game. Robinson on the move. Dart to the air. Scattaboo the catch. There's the block out there by Hyatt. And the tackle made by Henley and others. Gain of 7 on first down. Out to the 46.
In terms of yards, but Scattaboo averaging 4 yards a carry.
Scattaboo again. Right into the grasp of hand. Powers his way for a first down to the 49-yard line of L.A. Nice block there by Van Roten. But down they go. Derwin James and coming through Caleb Murphy. First play, fourth quarter, Scadaboo the back. Four-man rush. Pass going to Slayton. Look at him slice his way for the first down with a spin to the 38. A 17-yard catch and run on 2nd and 16. First down.
Good job just sitting down in the hole right there by Slayton, realizing the zone, not running into coverage. Easy read and quick.
Of a few times under center today, 1st and 10. Scadaboo gets by 1, but then they bring reinforcements and very minimal gain on the play. Henley is the friendly. 2nd down and 8 for Dart. They come through with Eboigbe and he gets him. Eboigbe brings him down. 3rd and 14.
Well, first it's a pressure to the inside, which causes him to bounce to the outside, and then as you see, Tuipulotu.
Running back is Singletary. 3rd down, 14. They need the 28. Nice block by Illuminor. The time for Dart, and now he'll go upfield to the 39, where he's brought down by Henley.
You can pick it up.
Gillen to punt, and still is deep back.
But Kevin, that comes with trust. That comes with experience. That comes with reps. Those are all things that you really can't develop in 1 week when all of a sudden you're named the starter.
Right. And to the air. Here comes Carter. There goes the pass. Incomplete and back of the receiver Johnston with the coverage by. They bring 4. Here's the pass. Caught Keenan Allen. 3rd down and 2. Carter 51. Here he comes, 4-man rush. He got him, spins him, but he got the pass away. It's incomplete. They need a good punt here from J.K. Scott. Oshesky is back. And he shanked it. Singletary the back, 1st and 10, 48 of the Chargers. This is Singletary prying his way down to the 42-yard line.
Finally feeling like himself again.
And we can see it, 2nd down, 4. And Singletary here gets the first down, dragging the aforementioned Henley on his back down to the 36, and a gain of 7 and a first down. Scadaboo has rushed for 70, Dart for 56, Singletary for 18. 1st and 10, 36, blitzes on, throws away, caught here by Slayton as he curled inside and got it to the 27-yard line.
Quick, accurate throw.
It's a Singletary carry on 2nd 1, has the first into the secondary and brought down on the play by James. Dart again, 1st and 10 outside. Robinson got by 1. That was Jefferson looking to work the sideline and finally hit by Dye. And 7 and 8. Slayton a catch of 9. Robinson a catch there of 5. 2nd and 4. Handoff. Singletary diving close.
But it wasn't enough to get the first down, so they were charged.
3rd and 1, Scadaboo a block, and Dart will take it in, hit by Gilman, bounces, drives, and he got it! How about that flag thrown?
Offside. Defense number 3. This penalty will be half the distance to the goal. It's a first down.
Drive at the 48 of the Chargers. Scadaboo with a block in there by Bellinger, and he works his way near the 1. Gain on the play of 3. 2nd down and goal, Giants. Dart's got Robinson on the move. Scadaboo the call. Tried to sledgehammer his way inside. Got near the 1.
Look at the number of bodies that the Chargers have inside here. 10 guys.
Dart, he'll take it himself. And down he goes. Tuipulotu comes shooting through like a torpedo and brings him down.
You think a pass play is really on 4th down. Maybe get him out in space.
4th down and goal. Scadaboo on the move. The fake to him. Dart looks to the end zone. Here comes the rush by Tuipulotu into the end zone. Caught! Dropped! Incomplete. The unbeaten in first place. Chargers with Herbert under center from his 4. 1st and 10. Hampton, Matlock a block. They also get a block there from Deculus, and he's past the 10, and Banks will bring him down. 2nd down and 3 from the 11 after the defense put on a terrific goal line stand. Herbert across the middle, broken up, ricochet, and incomplete, looking for Fisk. Hampton right here, blocked by Gadsden, blocked ahead as well by Johnson. There he goes, galloping again for a first down. Brought down by a Karake. Down for the Chargers, they've got the ball at the 40.
Well, it's Zion Johnson that gets out in space. He's the one that has the edge blocked. That allows Hampton to get to the edge. Excellent job by Gadsden inside. He seals the initial line of scrimmage.
Yards, first 100-yard rushing game for the rookie out of North Carolina. And play action for Herbert doing more. Look at the time. Now they leak through. Grab, throws, incomplete. Nichols secondary. 2nd down and 10. Pipkins trying to hold him off. Herbert going deep. Flag is thrown. Incomplete, looking for Lambert Smith. At about the 47.
Before the pass was thrown, holding. Defense number 2. It's a 5-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
Big penalty on Deontay Banks. First down and 10. Hampton here looking for a block, trying to get it from the tight end Gadsden. And taken down by Dane Belton after a gain of a yard. 2nd down and 9 to CBS in New York with Adam Shine with his update. 2nd down and 9. Herbert, quick slant, looking for Johnson. Broken up beautifully on the play by Banks with another flag. And they need the 45 of the Giants. Herbert, here's the pressure. Down he goes, Brian Burns. Big time sack, losing 16.
It's just the twist. Watch, outside he's going here and going here. They've had trouble with that combination rush. You got to remember, got a lot of backups along that offensive line. 3 of the 5 are backups. Just with a simple twist, if he has any amount of with that rub route, that crossing route right in the middle of the field.
J.K. Scott to punt. Last one went 38 with a shank. Oshesky gets into that bright New Jersey sun from the 12, and here he goes. Hang time of 5-2. And then tripped up on the play and taken down by running back Hassan Haskins. From his 26 with the 1st and 10, and Scattaboo, another rookie, is the running back. And he gets the call. Wrapped up as he hits the 30-yard line. Flag thrown on the play out to the 30. Scattaboo has been used a lot today. 73 yards on the ground. Rushing.
Offside. Defense number 91 was lined up in the neutral zone. It's a 5-yard penalty. It's first down. The clock will start on the snap.
3-point Giant lead. Like we said, they've led the entire game. 1st and 5. Scattaboo takes it. Moving a pile and dragged down from behind. Giants have scored 11 points off of 2 turnovers by the Chargers. Here's a 2nd and 2. And stopped right there. Thomas the block. There's the first down throw, and it's caught by Johnson. Hit the deck. Ball may be jarred free. LA wants a timeout. Gain to the 42. Picks up 11 on 3rd and 5, and a big throw by the rookie quarterback. Scattaboo the back. 73 yards on 22 carries today. Here's his 23rd carry. Look at him dive and drive and spin, and he's tackled on the play by Troy Dye. Corkscrews to the 46. Picks up 5. The quarterback's mom watching. 2nd down 5. Chargers out of timeouts. Tui Pelotu will get a hold of Scattaboo, and that is a big chore as he tries to work his way up the middle. No gain on the play. 3rd and 5. Clock is rolling. 3rd down and 5. Dart with Scattaboo in the backfield. Scattaboo the call. He'll try to plow, and he is short of the first down. Up to the 47. Brought down by Gilman on this 4th and 4 punt. Windless day. Still under it. At the 13. Hang a 4-3-4. He gets by 1. They need the tackle, and it was made right there. Tripped up by Manhertz, the tight end.
Wow.
Look at the defensive alignment. No timeouts. Herbert 1st and 10 from his 16. They come around the edge. And deflected, incomplete off the leaping hands of Johnston. 2nd down and 10, 13 seconds to go. Giant defense today, 2 takeaways, 2 sacks, 21 quarterback pressure. 2nd down and 10 for Herbert. No timeouts, winding up and going long. And he's got Johnston at the 40. Grabbed by Flott, brought down there. They can't stop the clock. It ticks away. And the Giants have won their first game of the season. And the first loss of the year for the first place Chargers. In his rookie debut, Jaxson Dart is a winner.